Justin, have you spoken to Taylor Swift?
Hey, buddy! Hey, buddy! Buddy!
Justin, have you spoken to...
In the parking lot in Tucson, like, are you with me? In the phantom with the roof gone, I pull up like Jimmy Neutron. Looking like you getting me
I truly believe that there is power in being vulnerable and telling people when you need help and when you want help. That is not shameful. So yeah, I shared that I can't carry a child. Yeah, I shared I have bipolar. Fuck off. That's what and I only want to be an advocate for women, and that's why I share. That's why I like to be honest, because everybody's going through something. I don't have it all put together. I'm not a, whatever. I'm me, and that's all I can be. So do not ever let anyone tell you that you are not a good person, that you are kind, that you will treat people with respect. Because that's not lame. That is so cool, you guys. And that is the fact. So screw anyone who tells you you're a victim, you're a survivor.
We don't do burritos, unfortunately. Everything else goes. Can you just check the screen, make sure everything's right with your order, please?
Yeah, can we do sweet and sour sauce?
Yeah, of course you can.
Verify this.
The whispers never really die down, do they? Just when you think the dust has settled, Justin Bieber, Selena Gomez, and Hailey Bieber find themselves at the center of another media storm. This time, the drama ignited during a Justin Bieber live stream, where he played an unreleased song with a telling title, "I'm Stuck in a Relationship That's Not You." As fans tuned in, some swore they heard him whisper the name Selena during the performance. Was it a slip, a deliberate tease, or just wishful thinking from fans longing for the days of Justin and Selena's whirlwind romance? Let's dive deep with a psychic reading to uncover what's really going on between Justin, Selena, and Hailey in this never-ending triangle. Let's set the scene. Justin Bieber, always a magnet for attention, goes live on social media. He sits at a keyboard, the screen glowing softly, and starts performing a song no one's ever heard before. The lyrics are raw, vulnerable, and unmistakably pointed. "I'm stuck in a relationship that's not you." Instantly, fans start speculating. Is he talking about his marriage to Hailey? Is he pining for Selena? As if the lyrics weren't enough, eagle-eared listeners claim they heard him whisper Selena during the song. Screenshots, slowed-down audio, and wild theories flooded Twitter and TikTok. Was Justin sending a message to his ex, or was he just playing with the public's obsession with his love life? Either way, the incident reignited old flames and old questions. Let's use intuitive insight to explore what's really happening beneath the surface. Let's focus in on Justin's energy first. Psychically tuning in, I see a soul in turmoil, a man haunted by choices and what-ifs. The image is one of Justin standing at a crossroads, looking back over his shoulder at a path he once walked with someone who knew him before the fame, before the chaos. That someone is Selena. Justin's aura right now is tinged with regret and nostalgia. There's a sense that he feels misunderstood in his current relationship, as if he's fulfilling a role rather than living his truth. The unreleased song, with its confessional tone, is a cry from the heart. It's more than just music. It's a veiled confession. There's a longing for simplicity and authenticity he felt with Selena, a time before every move was scrutinized, before every lyric was a headline. Energetically, Justin is torn. He cares deeply for Hailey, but there's a sense of disconnect, as if something fundamental is missing. He feels unable to express this openly, so it leaks out in his art, in private moments, and perhaps even in careless whispers during a live stream. Turning to Selena's energy, there's a quiet strength and acceptance. She has done immense inner work to heal from the wounds of her relationship with Justin. Her aura is vibrant now. She radiates self-love and independence. But there's always a but. There's also a lingering thread between them. It's not active longing or heartbreak, but a sense of unfinished business. Selena feels Justin's energy pull at her from time to time, especially when public drama flares up. She's aware of the effect she still has on him, but she's learned to protect her peace. Psychic impressions show her as someone watching from afar, both amused and weary at the ongoing speculation. She has moved on, but there's a piece of her that will always care for Justin, not in a romantic sense, but as someone who once shared a deep connection. Now, let's psychically scan Hailey's space. Hailey's energy is anxious, vigilant, and at times exhausted. She's acutely aware of the shadow Selena casts over her marriage. Despite her public poise, Hailey feels the weight of comparison and the constant scrutiny. The rumors and the endless online chatter take a toll. Hailey's relationship with Justin is real, but it's haunted by ghosts of his past. There's genuine love, but also insecurity. Psychically, I sense that Hailey often feels like she's fighting an invisible rival, someone she can never quite live up to in the eyes of the public, or perhaps, at times, even in Justin's heart. With all three energies in mind, let's lay out the psychic cards and draw some conclusions. He's genuinely haunted by the way things ended with Selena. The song wasn't just a slip. It's an echo of his unresolved feelings. He feels trapped by expectations and the persona he's cultivated. The relationship that's not you. Lyric is a window into his soul, a soul that still yearns for what might have been. While Selena might feel the echoes of Justin's longing, she's not tempted to reopen old wounds. She's worked too hard to rebuild her life. Her energy suggests she wishes Justin well, but she's not interested in revisiting the past. Hailey loves Justin, but she's weary of living in comparison's shadow. She knows that part of Justin's heart will always belong to someone else, and that knowledge fuels insecurity. She wants to be enough for him, but the constant media frenzy makes it hard to feel secure. Did Justin whisper Selena's name during the live stream? Psychically tuning in, I sense it was not entirely accidental. In a vulnerable moment, when his guard was down, the name slipped out, perhaps not even fully consciously. It was an emotional reflex, an old habit rearing its head in a moment of honesty. He may not have intended for the world to hear, but a part of him wanted Selena to know he still remembers. Why, after all these years, are we still obsessed with Justin, Selena, and Hailey? Psychically, this triangle represents something archetypal. It's about first love, heartbreak, and the struggle to move on. Justin symbolizes the tortured romantic, Selena the one who got away, and Hailey the new chapter living the shadow of history. Fans project their own experiences onto these celebrities, making their drama a mirror for our own hopes and regrets. Every whisper, every lyric, every glance is dissected for meaning because, deep down, everyone wonders what might have been if love had gone differently. Looking forward, the psychic forecast shows that Justin and Selena will always have a psychic link, but not a romantic reunion. Justin's journey is about learning to accept his choices and find peace in the present. Selena's path is one of continued self-growth and new beginnings. Hailey, for her part, must decide whether she can live with the constant shadows or break free to find her own happiness. There may be more songs, more whispers, and more rumors, but the true healing for all three will come when they can fully release the past. For Justin, that means letting go of the fantasy of what could have been. For Selena, it's about holding tight to her hard-won independence. For Hailey, it's about stepping out of comparison and into her own power. The saga of Justin, Selena, and Hailey endures because it taps into something universal, the ache of unfinished stories. As long as there are songs to be written and memories to be relived, their triangle will capture our imagination. So, did Justin Bieber beg for Selena Gomez back? Maybe not in words, but in whispers and songs, and in the quiet spaces where memory lingers, the plea is always there. The real question is whether any of them will find the peace to let go, and whether we, their audience, will ever stop listening for the next line in their never-ending song.